Matt Meehan here for IrishBoxing.com with the newly signed JB Promotions female professional boxer, Sarah Murphy. Sarah, first off, welcome to IrishBoxing.com on your debut interview. How are things?
Good form.
Good, good. Just explain to us, how did this move come about with Ireland's most active promotion?
So I got a opportunity that I obviously couldn't resist.
Hmm.
I always dreamt of being a professional boxer and turning over since I joined boxing since I'm 5 years of age, and didn't think it was gonna be this soon into my career. Well, wouldn't necessarily say this was soon, but was hoping that was gonna be a few years down the line, but couldn't resist the opportunity and jumped on it.
You're a multiple time national champion. You have a decade amateur career of titles and belts and everything else. Just summarize your amateur career and how did you find your amateur career?
My amateur career was most of it was unbelievable.
Hmm.
Got some amazing opportunities, boxed around the world, went to America and loads of other countries that I've been in over the years since competing since girl one. Obviously last year didn't go as according as planned. I had won three national titles last year through two different age categories and didn't get picked for the Europeans or the World. So that kind of pushed me a bit towards the professional side. And that's one of my main reasons why I'm turning over so soon.
Was the feeling for LA 28 ever there after seeing the performance of the lads? Oh, I know obviously it wasn't all the medals that we wanted to get, but was it kind of a bit of an inspiration to be like LA 28 could be possible?
100%. Yeah. As I said, professional was
Hmm.
always in mind for me,
The
but
number one,
would have
yeah.
always loved to
Hmm.
also get to the Olympics and represent my country and hopefully get a medal.
Yeah,
That's every boxer's dream,
yeah.
you know. But this came sooner than thought, so jumped on it.
But like in a way, you have represented your country through the years of going international. That so I guess that's a major pride in it. That's a major kind of backing in your career that you've represented this country abroad boxing for.
Yeah, 100%. Like I've represented them at the Europeans in 2022.
Yeah.
I was in Italy for that one. And then last year I went to the Worlds, but I went underneath IBA.
Hmm.
I didn't get selected for the IABA team.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So if there was a few of us that didn't get brought with the IABA,
Hmm.
that we went underneath IBA neutral.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, again, I'm still Irish, still
Yeah.
representing my
Yeah.
country in
Yeah.
some sort of way.
Yeah. How did the promotional move come about, Sarah? Was it a text? Was it a phone call or a meeting? Or how did it go about?
So I started off with a text from Jay. So
Yeah.
obviously the professional game was in my head.
Hmm.
I was looking to turn over. Um, Obviously the decision came sooner than rather than later in my career. But me and my dad and my mom, we all sat down. We had a conversation. So right, I think it's time. I had to make the decision for myself and decided that it was time. So we popped Jay a text message. And he came back to us and was like, brilliant, when can you meet up?
Hmm.
So went up to Belfast then in their last
So June
card.
21st. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, in their last card that they had
Hmm.
on. Me and my dad went up for that. We had a
Hmm.
meeting beforehand, then enjoyed a bit of the boxing. Let it settle for a few weeks, because I obviously had the under 19s there last weekend.
How did that get on?
Yeah, brilliant. I was meant to box She for Lawless
Yeah.
in the finals. There was originally three girls in the way. Never heard of
Hmm.
the third girl, but she pulled out, and then me and Shefer had the straight final.
Yeah.
So weigh-in was grand and all. Got a phone call about 12:30 saying that she was after pulling out. I was gutted considering that knew that was going to be my last amateur fight.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to going in. I was more than ready for what was about to be put in front of me.
Hmm.
Was in sh Still am in the shape of my life.
Yeah.
Trained harder than ever for this fight, and I was ready to go.
Hmm.
Um, But here, it's number 8 up on the wall. So I was happy out. Then contacted Jay after it and was like, yeah, I think it's time. So
Like
sat down.
your last fight in the national stadium, and then your first fight as a professional in the national stadium. It's
Yeah,
nice.
it is nice. Yeah, somewhere that where I'm comfortable as well, and I've boxed before, and I know the feeling. Obviously, it's gonna be a completely different feeling
Yeah.
on the night because it's gonna be my professional debut. But no, like I know the I know the national stadium. Like I'm gonna be comfortable in there. I just can't wait for the night.
Mm. Um, I guess you take unreal inspiration from the likes of, Katie Taylor and Deirdre Gogarty and, the legends of women's Irish boxing and international boxing as well. So many female world champions at the moment, and we've seen MVPs all female card the last day, and Taylor Serrano, that's a completely different story for another day. But anyways, is that kind of an inspiration as well, to drive you forward?
100%. Like I've always looked up to Katie Taylor.
Yeah.
Always. Um, my 13th birthday, I'm nearly sure of, she came back to Ireland. It was the
Mm.
day of my birthday. Went
Nice.
up, was getting ready for school or whatever, like literally getting ready just to do my normal day-to-day
Yeah.
things. Then dad and mom turned around to me and goes, right, you're not going to school, we're going up to meet Katie Taylor in the airport. She was after
Wow.
coming home with all of our belts, like it's amazing.
Yeah.
I've I have all of her gear, like
Wow.
I've always looked up to her 100%. She's an inspiration for girls and boys
Hmm.
all over the world, never mind just Ireland, but all over the world. I've always looked up to her and always will.
Who are you training with for your professional debut and your obviously to go forward in the professional ranks?
So at the moment I'm sticking with Paddy Phelan.
Okay.
So my coach
Caden
since I'm five
Phelan's
years of
father?
age. Caitlin Phelan's father,
Yeah,
yeah.
nice, nice, nice.
So he knows what he's at as well. Like he's
Mm.
been in the pro game long enough as well. His son Alan Phelan and daughter Caitlin Phelan
Yeah.
have both boxed professional,
Mm.
so he knows what he's at. And he knows the
Yeah.
boxing, and whether it's the amateur or professional, he knows the levels that
Yeah.
has to be brought through.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, sticking with him, and then my dad is gonna be with me as well still.
Mm.
So they're my two coaches for the moment.
Just one last question. What can we expect from you on your professional debut, October 10th in the National Stadium?
Ready to put on a show. Ready to put
Nice.
on a show and show what the IABA missed out on last year.
I love that. Love that. So on that note, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you on your professional debut on October 10th.
No worries at all. Thank you so much for having me.